Today we identify how lead generation and appointment setting AI agents can help grow recurring revenue for a personal coaching business. We consider how AI might help Leah, a personal wellness coach. Now, to create this automation plan for Leah's wellness coaching business, I gathered more than 40 of the best YouTube tutorials on how to use Make.com agents. And then I asked the Notebook LM to provide us some details. So I asked it to give us a summary of the kind of business case studies that are provided in the resources. And as I read through, it highlighted that lead generation and appointment setting agents are highlighted as potentially the most valuable types of agents currently. And so I am asking the LM to give us this business plan, identify how lead generation and appointment setting agents can help grow a personal coaching business reoccurring membership base. So we get this entire plan, and then I had that plan turned into a podcast. I've also saved these AI business plans as separate PDF documents, so you can find all of that in the links below. And if you're someone who sees potential here and you want to start your own AI automation agency, you're in the right place too. Grab the PDFs and our stack of blueprints. I'm sure they'll help you find your first clients. I am really excited for this podcast because I learned new strategies that I am building and testing right now. So be sure to watch the podcast all the way through. Check it out to see if this might be right for your business as well. Let's jump in and learn how the lead generation and appointment setting agents can help our businesses.
Welcome to another AI Business Plans Deep Dive.
Good to be here.
If you're tuning in because you're exploring how smart tech can really give your business an edge, especially when it comes to growth, well, you're definitely in the right place.
Yeah.
And hey, quick reminder, if you like what you hear today and want more insights on using AI, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You won't miss out.
Good call.
Today, we're getting really specific, focusing on something I think is super powerful for personal coaches.
Okay.
We're talking about using AI lead generation and appointment setting agents.
Yeah.
You know, the kind you can build on platforms like Make.
Ah, yes. Make.
And how these can properly fuel the recurring membership side of a coaching business.
Absolutely. Because for coaches, the passion, the real buzz, it's usually in the coaching itself, right? Not spending like endless hours chasing down leads or fighting with calendars.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is how AI, especially through platforms like Make, with its huge library of, automation options, can basically step in. It acts like this super efficient virtual team member, taking over those really crucial, but let's face it, pretty time-consuming tasks.
Okay, let's unpack that a bit. So the idea is turning more of your focus, your energy, back to the actual coaching.
Yeah.
And less on that sort of groundwork. And Make, you mentioned it's no code. That makes it accessible, I guess.
Hugely accessible. It opens up this whole world of potentially quite sophisticated AI agents without needing, a computer science degree.
Right. So these aren't just basic chatbots we're talking about.
No, not at all. They can become pretty smart in how they interact with potential clients, how they manage your schedule. Think of it less like just a tool.
Okay.
And more like embedding an intelligence system right into your whole client acquisition process. And the real beauty, I think, is how these agents can connect and work with everything else you have online. Your website, social media, even Gmail, Google Sheets, you name it.
Creating a smooth flow.
Exactly. A really streamlined flow. We'll definitely get into that.
Okay, so let's dive into the nitty-gritty then. How exactly do these lead generation agents help grow that recurring membership? Because, let's be honest, that consistent income stream, that's kind of the holy grail for a lot of coaches.
It really is. Well, it always starts with having really clear goals, doesn't it?
True.
For a coaching business that wants that stable, recurring membership base, the number one goal, initially anyway, is consistently finding and qualifying people who are actually a genuine fit for what you offer. Now, instead of you, the coach, personally handling every single initial hello.
Right, which can be draining.
Exactly. An AI agent can be specifically designed just for this.
Okay. So picture this.
Yeah.
Maybe you're a coach, your website's getting some decent traffic, lots of interest. Instead of you replying to every single message or form submission, an AI chatbot, maybe powered by Make, steps in. But it's doing more than just answering, like, what are your hours? It can be trained to ask those really specific qualifying questions.
Right. Beyond just, are you interested?
Yeah, more like understanding their actual challenges, maybe their commitment level, figuring out if their goals really match up with your specific coaching style or expertise. It's like having a tireless initial interviewer, almost.
And what's really insightful here, I think, is how you can tailor these AI agents to sound like you, to reflect your brand's voice right from that very first touch.
Okay, so personality matching.
Exactly. If you're, say, very direct and results-focused, the agent can talk like that. If your style is more empathetic, supportive,
You program it that way.
you program it that way. And that consistency, it builds this subtle familiarity, a bit of trust right off the bat.
Like if you coach, I don't know, creative types, maybe the AI uses slightly more evocative language.
Precisely. It extends your brand's feel even when you're not personally typing the message.
That's a fantastic point. It's scaling your personality in a way.
Kind of, yeah.
And here's where it gets really useful, I imagine, by connecting these AI agents to your knowledge base.
Yes.
Like your website, FAQs, your program details, maybe even testimonials. They become super resourceful, don't they?
Absolutely. A potential client asks, hey, what's the membership structure? Or what specific topics are in course X? The AI can just pull that information instantly and give accurate answers. That offers immediate value.
And potentially stops them from just clicking away because they couldn't find the info quickly.
Exactly. That immediate access is crucial. In today's world, people kind of expect instant answers, don't they?
They really do.
So an AI agent providing those answers, maybe 24/7, that seriously boosts the user experience and keeps potential members hooked when their interest is highest.
Totally agree. And this isn't just passive answering, is it? These lead gen agents can be plugged right into your marketing workflows.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like imagine someone downloads your free ebook on overcoming procrastination.
Okay.
Instead of just landing on a generic email list, maybe the AI agent triggers a specific personalized follow-up sequence.
Based on that download.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Offering more tailored tips on procrastination, and then, maybe down the line, gently inviting them to check out your membership or book an intro call.
It's like having this hyper-efficient, always-on nurturing system running in the background.
Yeah.
And that automated nurturing is so important. It makes sure leads don't just go cold. It ensures they get relevant info that speaks directly to their, pain points and what they hope to achieve. It's about building a relationship, okay, maybe automated at first,
Sure.
but one that guides them towards seeing the real value in your coaching membership.
We've seen some cool examples of this, like maybe a fitness coach has an AI agent on their site. Someone asks about breaking through weight loss plateaus. The AI, because it's connected to the coach's articles on that exact topic, gives some specific initial advice and then seamlessly offers, say, a free consultation to discuss personalized strategies, specifically within the membership program.
That's a massive leap in both efficiency and personalization, isn't it?
It really is.
It lets the coach focus their precious time on the people who've already shown genuine interest and look like a good potential fit.
Instead of filtering through everyone.
Exactly. Rather than spending ages on those initial back and forths that might just fizzle out.
Okay, so we've covered how AI can nail that initial engagement, the qualification piece. Now, let's shift gears slightly. Let's dive into the appointment setting agents.
Right. The next logical step.
How do they help convert those qualified leads into actual paying recurring members? Because this feels like where the rubber really meets the road, getting them booked in for a chat.
It really is. And you'd be surprised how often the simple act of scheduling that first consultation call becomes a major bottleneck.
The email tennis.
Exactly. The back and forth emails. Are you free Tuesday? No, how about Wednesday? Checking your calendar constantly, manually adding stuff. An AI appointment setting agent, again, maybe built on Make, can just automate that entire dance.
Yes. Oh, man. Think of the time saved just by not having to constantly check your calendar and draft those "here are my available slots" emails.
Right. The AI agent can just show your preset availability directly to that qualified lead. They pick a time that works for them, click, boom, done, all without you lifting a finger.
And that smoother booking process, that must directly impact conversion rates, surely.
Oh, absolutely. The easier you make it for someone to book that call, the more likely they are to actually follow through.
Yeah.
Reducing friction right at that stage is critical for turning interest into a real conversation about joining your membership.
Okay, and there's another angle here too, isn't there? The dreaded no-show.
Oh, yes. We've all been there. You block out an hour, rearrange things, and crickets.
So frustrating.
AI agents can be programmed to send out automated reminders leading up to the appointment, maybe a day before, an hour before.
Gentle nudges?
Gentle nudges, plus follow-up messages, perhaps, that can significantly cut down those no-show rates and protect your valuable time.
Which means more actual conversations happen?
Precisely. That proactive communication just makes sure potential members remember their commitment, maybe gives them any info they need beforehand, like a Zoom link.
Yeah.
It all increases the odds of a productive call actually taking place.
And again, I guess the integration part of Make is vital here.
It's absolutely key. These appointment setters need to talk seamlessly with your calendar, right? Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, whatever you use. So once a prospect picks a time slot, zap, it's automatically added to your schedule. No chance of double bookings. Everything stays organized. No manual data entry.
That creates such a smooth, professional feel for the potential member, too, I bet.
It really does. And it ensures your schedule is always up to date, letting you plan your days effectively.
It's also worth pointing out, I think, that even though it's automated, this scheduling doesn't have to feel cold or impersonal.
Good point.
You can configure the AI agents, presumably, to offer different appointment types, maybe based on where the lead is in their journey or what they're interested in.
Yeah, definitely. And you can build in logic to handle time zones properly, ensuring it's convenient for everyone involved.
That level of sort of intelligent automation makes the whole experience positive and efficient for the prospect. They feel looked after. Yeah.
Valued and respected, right, from that scheduling interaction.
Okay, so it's becoming really clear how these AI agents, both lead gen and appointment setting, can be a genuine game changer for coaches wanting to grow that recurring membership.
Absolutely.
And actually, to help everyone listening really visualize how they could implement this in their own business, we've put together a detailed PDF plan of action for this deep dive.
Ah, excellent.
Yeah, we'll pop a link to it in the show notes. It basically walks you through the steps, setting up your own AI lead generation and appointment systems using these ideas.
That's fantastic. It's meant to be a really practical guide, taking you from just understanding the potential to actually putting these AI agents to work in your coaching business.
Great stuff. Now, while the potential is clearly huge, there are always a few important things to keep in mind, right, for doing this successfully.
Always. Considerations and best practices.
One key thing that comes to mind is being upfront with people. Transparency.
Oh, transparency is absolutely crucial. You've got to build and maintain trust.
So don't pretend the AI is human.
Exactly. Clearly communicating that, a helpful virtual assistant is handling the initial questions or helping with scheduling. That manages expectations. And honestly, it can even be seen as a sign that you're efficient and professional.
That makes sense. What else?
Another big one is continuous improvement. Don't just set these agents up and then forget about them.
Set it and forget. It doesn't work here.
Not really, no. You need to pay attention to how they're actually performing. Look at the interactions. Are there places where the responses are a bit off? Could the workflow be smoother? You need to regularly review and tweak them, adjust the prompts, refine the logic to get better results over time.
So it's an ongoing optimization process.
Exactly. AI is powerful, but it's not static. You learn from the real-world interactions and make adjustments to ensure it stays aligned with your business goals and keeps getting more effective.
And maybe the most effective approach overall is seeing these AI agents as augmenting what you do, not completely replacing you.
That's the perfect way to put it. The most successful coaches we see using this find that sweet spot.
Okay.
Where the AI handles that initial heavy lifting, the outreach, the filtering, the scheduling.
Frees you up.
Totally frees them up to focus their energy on delivering amazing coaching and building those really strong human relationships with their actual members.
All right. The AI tackles the repeatable, often draining, time-consuming tasks.
Yeah.
Allowing you, the coach, to pour your energy into what truly matters. Delivering incredible value to your clients. Deepening your expertise.
Ultimately, that combination, AI efficiency plus human connection, that's what leads to a more sustainable, scalable coaching business.
Allowing you to reach more people, make a bigger impact.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So there you have it. That was our deep dive into the really powerful potential of AI lead generation and appointment setting agents.
Especially using platforms like Make.
Right. To drive some serious growth in the recurring membership base for personal coaches. basically by automating those essential but often quite draining tasks.
And by embracing these kinds of no-code AI solutions, coaches really can build intelligent systems tailored specifically to their needs, their brand, leading to much greater efficiency and hopefully a more consistent flow of new members.
So we definitely encourage you to check out that PDF plan of action we mentioned, links in the show notes, and just start thinking, how could AI agents fit into your business strategy?
Yeah, and we're genuinely curious too. What are the biggest hurdles you're facing right now in attracting leads and booking clients? Did this deep dive spark any specific ideas for how you might use AI?
Absolutely. Let us know your thoughts. We always love hearing your experiences and potential use cases. And finally, please don't forget to subscribe to the Deep Dive for more explorations into AI and how it can help your business really thrive.
Until next time.
Until our next exploration.